quickly along, please welcome Kristen Kagetsu, the CEO of Sati, for our next pitch.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen, one of the co-founders of Sati, and we make biodegradable and compostable sanitary pads that are good for the body, community, and environment. I'm a New Yorker that ended up in Ahmedabad, India to start Sati with my co-founder Tarun. We have a shared passion for solving issues that positively impact people. At Sati, we're addressing three major issues. Meet Komal from Ahmedabad. She was using conventional pads, and for years she'd been suffering from rashes and UTIs. Almost 60% of women experience UTIs in their lifetime. Meet Lalita Devi from a small village in Jharkhand. She was suffering from reproductive tract infections because of lack of access to pads, where only 18% of women in India have access. And finally, our land and oceans are suffering because conventional pads contain 90% plastic and take 600 to 700 years to degrade. We address these issues in a holistic way by providing a rash and chemical-free experience that's accessible to all and doesn't harm the environment. We've developed a patented technology that converts natural fiber into an absorbent material so that we can make not only pads, but also other absorbent products as well. Our business is simple. We source banana and bamboo fiber from farmers, which we process to make our pads in our factory, and then distribute them to women in urban and rural areas with various distribution methods. We have an innovative circular product and model which integrates all of our impacts into the supply chain so that as we grow, our impacts grow. We address 8 of the UN SDGs, and we provide additional income to banana farmers. We have an all-women staff in our manufacturing unit. We distribute sanitary pads to both urban and rural women, and we measure the reduction of plastic waste and CO2 emissions. Over the last 5 years, we've developed a patented technology grown from making pads by hand to setting up our own manufacturing unit, and started selling our product online via eco-retailers and abroad, including new distributors in the UAE and Indonesia. We aim to revolutionize the hygiene industry as a consumer products company that makes products that are good for your body, the community, and the environment in a sustainable and responsible way. We want to drive systemic change around how menstrual hygiene is addressed and thus drive the shift to a circular economy. That means making sanitary pads that are from sustainable, renewable materials, making them accessible to women no matter where they live, and working with other partners to make sure our products get upcycled. We're raising funds to meet the demand and looking for partners to achieve this vision for a better future for millions more women. Please vote for Sati in honor of Komal, Lalita Devi, and others to help make more success stories like these. Thanks.
Thank you, Kristen, for that great pitch. Anna Carolina, I'll go to you first. Staff questions?
Absolutely. Thank you for doing that and for thinking about the women, making our lives a little bit easier in that sense. You mentioned a bit of the fact that it's biodegradable within 6 months. I was just wondering if you could expand a little bit on that, and also whether are the actions you take to prevent that they use pads and that ended up in the no recyclable stream.
Yeah, so we use only certified compostable materials in order to make our product. And one of the things that we're working on now is streamlining all of the different options that we have for upcycling. So whether that's compost, biomass to energy, biotoilets, etc. There are many, many different options. And we're trying to get a bit more of a procedure around each of those options.
Rob, any questions on your end?
Sure. And again, I'll wait for the roundtable for some more. But some of the things that occurred to me, first of all, it's a great concept here. Is the bamboo and the banana substitutable? You talk about both of them as inputs. Do you actually get paid to offtake those things? If I was a manufacturer or a harvester of bananas or bamboo, what am I doing to dispose of that stuff, and how do you get it at scale? And then, do you have any kind of IP or patents or licenses that protect you so that if this is successful and starts to scale, somebody else can't just come in and unfortunately try to imitate what you've already done and spend so much time building?
Yes, we do have a patent, so we just got it issued this August, so it's
Great.
about 4 years in the making. And then in terms of the supply chain, we actually do pay the farmers because we, even though they would normally throw the material away, we want to make sure that this is a sustainable supply chain for the long run. So we do pay the farmers in order to collect up the material. But we do have other options in terms of using alternative fibers as well.
Excellent.
So that can be dependent on geography.
Thank you so much. More to discuss. Appreciate your pitch, but we have to move on to our next entrepreneur.